Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. So let's find out what's going on with Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The energy that's affecting most Leos. As you know, I look for a positive reading. But we don't get one for whatever reason. We work through it. We always do. But we got to give the energy, or I got to tell you the energy it gives me. You know, the cards it says, you know. See what the incoming energy is, though, for Leo. Incoming energy. Ace of Cups. Leo, you feel like something's a little stagnant. Things that are supposed to be offered to you are slowed down. You feel like it should be taken off a lot faster than it has been, that you've been told. Ace of Cups energy is going to come in. It just means something's a little bit on hold. Could be that leftover energies from 2020. I do feel like Leos are going to be taking, the bull by the horns or roar like a lion soon. But right now, it's like you're held off on something. Maybe you're the one holding off. We'll find out. The Empress, you're looking for growth. The past energy, you're looking forward to this. For some of you, you may be expecting soon. But it's all about growth and blessings, okay? That's what you're looking for. Obstacle. You had a bit of a tower moment, okay, Leo? You're going to have something that's going to change your life. It could be anything. We'll find out what that is in a minute. And you are to overcome that. And we'll find out how. I'm not going to leave you hanging there. Big changes ahead, okay? A tower event happens, and then a change happens. The Two of Pentacles, a lot of people call it juggling. It can be, doing two things at the same time, being very busy, but it also signifies big changes, okay? What is coming towards you, outside environment, your fortune's going to turn around because of it. It could be a blessing in disguise, that tower. Your Wheel of Fortune, it's going to turn your situation around in some way. That's strange. Outcome, Ace of Rods, a passionate new beginning will start. Okay, a passionate new beginning will start. And even though it may take a little longer than, because a tower moment happens first, or it already has, changes your life, changes your whole situation around where you start something new, even though at first it is slow. But growth is coming in. Let's find out what the clarifying cards say. Make sure I get these all in. Set up the camera a little bit different, but you got big changes coming, and I don't know what we'll find out what the tower is in a moment, but let me see what the Empress is about. And I do shuffle these cards prior as I meditate on each and every sign before turning on the video, trying to get these words out. But I also shuffle in front of you, so you get to see everything. So the Empress in the upright, we need 2 cards for that. Strength, growth, strength, and releasing things that are no longer serving you, no longer chaining you to something that's tying you down too much, overcoming obsessions, addictions, and whatever. But you got a tower moment coming up, something unexpected, okay? So the tower in the upright, I need 2 cards for Leo, please. Seven of Cups. Tower situation is going to happen. Someone's going to offer you a lot of options, and some of them you're not going to like, and you may put up your swords. I don't know if you put up your swords. That's the Two of Swords in reverse. It may have something to do with boundaries. Maybe you have to put up your swords, or maybe you didn't put up your swords. Maybe you should have put up your swords. King of Swords is attached to that. Could be an older type air sign, or someone who is abrupt with their words. So someone may give you a lot of options, and you may either have to put up your swords or do what you need to do to make a decision where you want to go, because whoever's going to offer you something, or whatever's going to offer after this tower event, you're like, I don't know if that's what I want to do. And someone may try to get a little pushy with you, but you got big changes coming, so don't worry about this too much. What happens, happens, okay? But you got the Two of Pentacles. I need 2 cards for that. for Leo. The Chariot, a little chaotic, change is coming, a little chaotic, and something comes out with the moon. You find out something that was hidden before. You suddenly comes to light for you. That may leave things a little chaotic, you know, make a big change in your life because you find out something that causes a Tower moment. And for some of you, you may be dealing with your mom. That could have something to do with that too. But we'll see. Some a little chaotic. But, you know, what comes towards you is your fortune does change. Things go forward, okay, in a positive stance. So I need 2 cards for the Wheel of Fortune for Leo. Queen of Swords. See a lot of Swords energy here. 7 of Swords. Yeah, you overcome something that was a little devious and sneaky. Someone tried to do something that wasn't right by you, but you catch them. Queen of Swords. Could be something attached to that. Could be a Swords energy, but you do find out something. Something does come out with the moon and the 7 of Swords in reverse. You avoid someone from kind of taking advantage of you. Something comes out, like I said, something you weren't expecting. And then you start a new passionate beginning. The winds turn in your favor, you know. So the Ace of Rods in the upright. I need 2 cards, please, for Leo. 2 cards, please. Justice in reverse. The Lovers. That's interesting. 3 of Pentacles at the end, too. We'll keep that right here. The Ace of Rods, when I see it as a passionate new beginning, over something that happened to you that was an injustice, something that made things change, something unexpected, that forced your hand in something. Something that is revealed, and it could have to do with partnerships or a lover. Or you will be doing a passionate new beginning with a lover situation, even though you had suffered an injustice in some way. It's a strange, it'll be different for everybody. Have the comments open, you can leave it in there. Because I want to know what's unexpected. You know, what's happening to you, because it's going to be different for a lot of people, and you're going to be getting all these offers and options, but you're like, are you going to take an offer and option, or are you going to set up boundaries, you know? But I do see a big change. And it will actually turn in your favor. It's a blessing in disguise. Start a new passionate beginning over something that was actually an injustice. Like something messes you up that actually turns in your favor in some way. Let's do the life purpose reading for Leo. Pick a card reading, okay? I'm using the angels, most of the angel cards here. But this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Purpose, pick a card reading. I need 3 cards, please, for Leo. And 3 cards from, we forgot to read this one. There is going to be a collaboration. You're going to be working hard towards something. I set that behind. I should have read that. Got distracted. Just some good cards. It just really surprises me that when we get it like this, you know, when cards turn out like this, you know. Unexpected events that end up being a blessing in disguise in some way. They'll have you working with more than one person, collaborating eventually. Something to do with money. But let's see what the life purpose cards say for Leo for the year, which you're supposed to be working towards. It could be really a wow situation, or it could be just something real light and gentle. You know, it depends, you know. You got to read the cards the way they come out, though. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pick a card reading. Life purpose. Three cards from the Psychic Tarot. Nice set of cards. Tells us a lot more information. It's really kind of, you know, powerful cards here. For Leo, life purpose. I'm going to throw the Moonology ones in there because people like them. They tell us a lot of information. Give us something upbeat usually. For the Sun, Moon, and Rising, life purpose, pick a card, reading, 3 cards. Now you pick what you feel drawn to. That will be the main energy that you will be feeling. But as you know, a lot of times, I tell this to everybody, I bring them all together at the end for secondary energies because a lot of times they do relate, you know. So let's go ahead, pick one. Pick this. You choose this. Okay, it's unlikely something is going to occur when it comes to body work. You're going to be careful having body work done. Massage therapy, exercise training, because something may get in the way, maybe with your health. We want to harmonize, so be careful of what you choose to do body work with. This is the life purpose, is to be careful of your health and what you allow to happen to you. Meditate and contemplate before you have anything done in the physical nature, you know. And also, you will have some harmony in your life, you know. People will be willing to work with you, but be careful of getting things done when it comes to your health and exercise. Or it could be, and for some of you, that you should really start working on body work too, or you're going to be having problems. You know, just make sure it's on the up and up, that you really do your homework when you want to have something done or should do something. Just make sure your body's able to handle it. Meditate and contemplate. Think about it and work with it and investigate it, okay? But you are going to be working with your health, and also you may be working with someone from the past energy that may be coming in that, you know, you have fond memories of. No need to worry, okay? You're over worrying. A lot of you apparently are, especially when you pick this section. Your heart desires will come in. They will come in. You are withdrawing emotionally, and that's understandable because maybe you're worried, but try not to, because your heart desires are going to come in. I know it's a time for healing, and that may be why you're emotionally withdrawing. You need to, but don't worry. Things will work out. You will get your heart's desire. You pick this section, you need to get more information on something. There's something left out you don't know about. I do feel like that moon energy is going to reveal something to you. I think once you do, you will get information. Energy healing, that's what you'll be doing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of life purpose. So I'm getting a lot of energy healing in these life purpose cards for light workers. You are a healer. You will be healing. You can heal, and you can heal yourself most of all. You're playing the waiting game. It's saying to wait. And I find that as, it is going to come in as saying more or less that we're playing the waiting game as it happens. Okay, get more information, then wait, and then something be revealed to you. You will have something unexpected happen. Wait, your fortune turns around. You get a passionate new beginning. And so, if you don't wait, if you don't be careful, if you don't get more information and get into energy healing and healing yourself and wait for this time to come, wait for this situation to turn around, nothing will come of it if you hide away. Because I'm bringing these all together. I do see where it's a time for healing. I understand you're going to withdraw, but don't hide away too long. There'll be the right time. I say this is like the Pentacles energy to me. It's a little bit different. May not be. Could be the Wands energy. I don't know when they put it like this. It looks like a lot like the Earth energy. But to me, it's change. Okay? They say waiting game. We all have our different descriptions of what something should be. But I'm telling you right now, you got a big change coming in. You got something that's going to turn your situation around. But something that is going to change your situation unexpected. So get more information. And once you get that information, I think it will work it out. Okay? If you're not careful, though, if you hide away too much, it won't happen. There's such thing as where people have free will. And I do see a couple people all the time afraid to step out of that comfort zone. So please do so. Don't worry so much. I do feel like you're trying to hide away. For some of you, maybe even fearful, but don't worry. You will get your heart's desires. We're bringing this together. Think of your body. Be careful of who you choose to do body work, but you should do body work for more health. But just, don't overextend yourself. Get the right people that are working on you, okay? Energy healing is what you're supposed to be working on, your body, mind, and soul. Healing from something that really hurt you, maybe a tower event, but it is meant to bring something else in, as crazy as that sounds. So meditate and contemplate, and harmony will come in, and people that care about you will come in, okay? So if you hide away, I feel like that's a very important situation here, that you may feel like with the Two of Swords, you may set up boundaries and not put your swords down and be afraid of all these options and choices you're going to get. But if you get, like I said, the information you need, more information, it'll become clear to you where you should go. And that's that Two of Pentacles energy I told you is about change. When I see that card, lives change, okay? It's just the way it is. And then your fortune turns around and a new passionate beginning, and you start collaborating and working with something. But please do not hide away too long. And I feel like you're afraid people will mess you over, because people have messed you over with the Seven of Swords. You caught them red-handed. You knew what they were doing. Don't let them do it to you. That's what it's saying. Just tell me what the cards say. Don't let the Tower moment put you in a situation where you don't go for your heart's desires. And you as a light worker, as an energy worker. And be careful of your health. And get more information on that, Go out and find out what is best for you, okay? Because there's a lot of people trying to make money off people's health right now, snake oil stuff, overspending, charging them too much, overextending them, to where they hurt themselves. So get good advice. I think it'll work out for you. Just don't hide away too long, and make sure you go into energy healing, and you will have what you're wanting. You really will. You'll have hearts. You'll do your passionate new beginning. Your fortune will turn around. You will still collaborate and work with people again, the way you want to work. And that is your reading. I'm going to let this go. I will talk to you later, Leo. Bye.